Okay, hi everybody. We are working in the sawmill today, and I'm going through here. We've had a few issues here coming back from Christmas vacation here. We had to work on the daggone bandsaw unit. It had a little bit of a air doodad with the press rolls. These press rolls are hydraulic driven. You see the hydraulic hoses and the hydraulic motors, but they're air pressure in the back to push them closed against the fence when you feed something through. And we had a regulator actually go bad, not doing its job properly, and it's actually was not letting air in. It was funky. It was funky. I ended up doing some barnyard stuff and figuring out these air regulators, but it was a little bit of a challenge. But everything else has been working pretty daggone good from our modifications. So what I'm doing here is spend a little bit of time going around, seeing how everything's moving. You see how you had to kind of plaster this next log with the one behind it. Just wait. I think he has one that don't feed right here in a second. Now feel it, pow. He had that roll. So I still got to work on the air adjustments just a little bit because we had them all funky waggle. We was trying to get it to go. But other than that, all the alignment we did and stuff ended up great on the fence. We had to set the fence and we had to set the guide pressure is at about a half-inch guide pressure, around the half-inch guide pressure, with a little bit of tweaking and twerking there to get the fence to line up with the band perfect. And it does. That sucker's adjusted good. We're sawing ash. And here's the chipper. We had to do some, I did show you the stuff we did, if you've seen it, the stuff we modified on it a little bit. And we had to change teeth in the hog, and it was doing a little clicking. When we first fired it up, we had to do actually some grinding around on the teeth and stuff to get them. And they actually need changed about every 6 months on the hog. With the amount of hours we saw and stuff, we ain't doing nothing right now. Chipper ain't been getting nothing right now. Now she's eating, I think. Yeah, come up here, let's do her eat. It's taking a little bit large of a chip. I think we're gonna maybe adjust them knives down and take a little smaller bite. So that way the hog ain't working so hard on the other end, because the hog can't keep up with the chipper good enough on the resizing. What the chipper's doing is knocking the rough off, and then the hog's touching it up. And I need to, one day for the sake of science, I need to get there and figure out how many amps the chipper's pulling and how many amps the hog's pulling to see what we're actually... Because I always like to use the hog or grinder to resize your mulch, but use a chipper for initial breakdown for efficiency. Now we're moving on to Carriage. The oiler has been working great. We finally got the bugs worked out of that daggone thing. We had to prime it this morning because it had ran all the oil through it during the Christmas break, you know. It gets an air bubble in it, it don't go the best. And Michael's sawing a little slow. We're caught up with the band. Sawing down really slows the reach. Look at all them head blocks. They're nice and wet. I'm loving it. This Carriage, we ran this Carriage dry for a long time. It's nice to see it moist all over again like it's supposed to be. That Carriage used to thunder down the tracks because we had them dry and stuff. I don't know what that was all, you know. We got that going. Another thing we're figuring is we got our, oh yeah, that's it. Look at that. Well, we're just knocking stuff out right and left. This, there's pinching rollers in there. And the son of a bucket broken O-ring, or a roll pin. See them pinching rollers there? That one back there. Got like an arm with a cylinder that swings like this, and when it does, look at my wrist right here, it swings that roller against the saw. Well, that roller hits the saw and it puts down on it, and it pushes it down against this guide. Well, it got screwed up, broken roll pin, and it was just flopping. It looked like it was working, but it wasn't. And the saw, every time the feed finger pushes the saw, because of the way it's shaped, the saw start climbing up. We had to drive wheel bad on this doodad. We got it changed, which is actually 3-phase, but it's in a Y configuration. It's the way the motor's wired up. But this bad boy's are working too. We've been working on this antique a little bit. About to get it up and running. We're just fixing a lot of stuff around here. It runs off of cans. And I like it because it's fail-proof, but it's antiquated. But I told him, I said, daggone, if we're gonna have it in here. But I said, hey, you know, since we got it in here, why don't we just get it running in case we get in a mess? We got a saw back there that runs this. Here's the diagram of the saw we got now, or the drum we got now. And here's the profile of the old one. See how tall the back is of it? And it don't match, but if we got this saw back here, we can't really run on that machine. So if we were to get this machine fixed, we can use that old saw up, and we can always have this saw. We get a few of them made or whatever. We get in a pinch at the mill because this thing's down. We can always grab our old saws and use them up. You know. But we're in good shape. We're caught up now. It don't take us a bad batch of hickory to kick us in the butt there. Nice to be ahead of the game instead of behind it. And that's that square drive motor. We had to get hard on that wheel on that spot. Let's look where the band's at. See if it's sitting down there against the wear strip. Bam! Tight and right. Love it! We named it the Bell and Whistle 3000. Every daggone trinky little piece on that son of a buck's been messed up around here. I'm gonna let y'all sit here till my phone runs dead. I'm gonna try to change this band. This daggone device. There. Is that good enough? Oh yeah, boy. Well, I could set it all right here. Look at this. That's even better spot. We'll see what we can do. Rick and Ball said unload it. That's all right, Rick and Ball. You ain't never seen unloading like I'm fixing to do. Fit. Oh, she's looking good there, bud. That's what she's supposed to do. Oh, God. There you go. Will you stay now? Wait, how about that? Will you stay there? Son of a puppy. Complex son of a puppy. Come on. Finish stalling. Alright. I still can't run this typewriter. They got 14,000 buttons to do nothing. And I found out this morning they don't have a button that just says saw feed. You actually got to go in there in a program and hit 50 and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. is hard to get your system right. And this is a new plastic. It's only been on the band once or twice. As they get older, they get easier. And as you get more experience at it, than I got, it's easier. These guys just pop right around. They've been done by now. Man, we ain't been like that for a while. All them bands folded up and ready. Look at her, bud. She's beautiful. 5 of them ready to roll. This one's ready to come off the auto bench, and we fixed her little doodad down there. Rick and Ball fixed the air hose. Eek. We're just knocking stuff out right now. Malvies and Jackers is now 6 years old.
You can no longer be Jackson 5.
Why?
Jackson 6. Levi.
Going that side, I'm going this side.
Levi, come sing to your brothers.
Boy, get in here.
You know why?
I should mention that the cupcakes flipped over in the car.
Yeah, the cupcakes did.
Because you're a crazy driver.
That bad.
It's the best looking birthday cake I ever seen, Mommy.
Calvin puked in the thing because you made Calvin get some coffee. Ouch, my hand. Yeah, Calvin overdosed. Ouch.
Okay.
Well, let's start singing these babies.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you too.
Happy birthday,
Jagger Magger,
dear
Calvin, Malvin,
Jackson
Boogie, Boogie,
Shower
Jagger Magger, Calvin, Boogie, Boogies.
Happy
Happy birthday to
Don't tell me. Make a wish.
You can tell me though.
Did you make wishes? All right. Blow out your candles.
Oh, spit all in that cake. Yeah. All right. Good job, boys.
Who wants cake?
I don't think Daddy needs any spit cake. What's the birthday puppy say? Happy birthday, puppy. Happy birthday, puppy.
Daisy already knows.
Daisy don't like
I
Daddy.
don't want to be
Daisy don't like Daddy much at all.